We're coming down the stretch now in the LIV Golf League. This week, Chicago. This week, Chicago. Jay doesn't know. Next week, Indianapolis. What? And the following week, it's the team championship in Michigan. It's the final big push of the year. The final big push, which is like kind of how I feel about that fat-faced troll from Northern California in our X mentions every day. I don't know if you've seen this guy. I like to help him with that final big push off the Golden Gate Bridge. Something like that. Or help his wife with that final big push, sign those divorce papers. Get a loser. Anyway.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I mean,
unburden yourself.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not upset, but Joaquin Neimann is probably going to win the individual season-long championship in Chicago on Sunday, which sucks for us because Jerome and I are going to be in Indy the following week, and then the stakes there are going to be like slightly diminished. I mean, not as diminished as
definitely not as high,
not as diminished as the IQ of the PGA Tour only fans on social media, but pretty diminished. I mean, this dude came on. I don't know, you guys aren't looking at our social media, but this other golf podcast host who hides behind a burner shows up yesterday, and he's like, "How pathetic is it to crown a league champion, your league champion, in the middle of the season?" Meanwhile, Scott Scheffler just won the FedEx Cup this week.
Scott.
He won the PGA Tour regular season championship at an event he didn't even attend. Wasn't there. Let that sink in. Anyway, you're listening to 54 Golf now. Let's start the show. Yeah, let's talk about Waco. He is crushing it right now. He's got an exactly, Jerome checked me on this, it's like 47-point lead. Does that sound right? I think he's a
206.8 to 169.16.
Okay, 37-point lead. He's got a 37-point lead on Jon Rahm. So you can only get 40 points in an event, right? So basically, if Joaquin Neimann beats Jon Rahm by more than 3 points, beats him by more than 3 points in the standings this week, it's over. Bryson's too far behind. Bryson's like 70-something points behind, so he has to win both events. Bryson has to win both events. Joaquin Neimann has to get no points in the last two events. That would give Bryson 80 more points than he has, which would just beat him out. He's like 70-something, 78 points behind or something like that.
You know what's really weird? I'm trying to do the math on how bad does Neimann have to finish in every event? So in Neimann's worst events this year, Riyadh and Miami, both of them were T33.
0 points.
And then the other two worst were Andalusia and Dallas, which were both T. So there's no beating. There's no beating
points. Fractional points. Yeah. I mean, you can't win. You can win. I mean, this is how you do it. You win 5 of the first 11 events, and the season is over. What are you going to do? This is not a reflection. Is this? Well, I shouldn't say it's not. Cheech, is this like a reflection on how bad the league truly is? Like how we hear all the time at how bad the roster is. Like, is the roster so bad that the season is going to end with a whole entire tournament to go? Be fair.
I don't know if it's a top-loaded roster. We can say that. We know who the main guys are, but maybe from 20th down, the roster kind of stinks. I mean, it's not far off. The PGA Tour's got the same shit, but they have a lot more guys that suck. On a weekly basis, they have a lot more guys that suck.
I mean, they're the number 2 seed in their, is not even playing in their playoffs because he can't get eliminated from the first round of the playoffs because he has so many points compared to, the other 31st ranked guy or whatever. He knows he's going to advance. Rory McIlroy, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is just not going to play because he knows he's going to advance. And so it's like, this is something ain't right.
I think the top 5 guys don't have to play. They can still make it to the last tournament of the year.
That's what we say, not good for golf fans. Anyway.
That's the thing. You pay money, you want to see these guys play.
What's the solution, though, Jay? How do you fix it?
I mean, they get to pick their schedule, right?
They do.
In the PGA Tour, so, you can't really demand it unless it's, an elevated event, right? Where I don't really know.
But
I don't know what good way there is.
But didn't Rory and Scotty both skip a mandatory or whatever elevated tournament? So the fuck does it matter?
They did. I looked it up.
Film for Happy Gilmore?
Of course I looked it up, but I looked it up. Since the Masters in April, it's been 110 days or something like that. So basically the entirety of the major season, not counting the major events, not counting the majors themselves, Rory and Scotty have played in the same field exactly 2 times. So I don't know, like, what PGA Tour event do you want to go see between April and fucking August if your top 2 players are only playing in the same event twice? And I know one of them was for sure the Genesis Overseas, and I don't know if the other one was in America. I want to say it was the Truist, maybe, so probably was in America. But outside of those 2 events,
Well, it definitely wasn't the Memorial because Rory didn't go to the Memorial. I don't know. Be interesting to find that out.
It was 2 events. One of them was the Scottish Open, and I believe the other one was the week before that, which was the Truist or whatever you want to call that. I don't know what they call it now, or Anyway, it's just like we talk about, again. Everyone talks about how top heavy the LIV Golf roster is, but again, the Cameron Young winning the PGA event this week, like the last 4 winners, congratulations to him, first ever PGA Tour victory. Remember that phrase, first ever PGA Tour victory. But like the last 4 winners, Kurt Kitayama, Gottrup, there's this dude, like these are guys that know, I mean, only the hardcore golf fans know who the guys are winning on a PGA Tour right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Outside the majors.
Players in the world.
Best golfers in the world. They are the best golfers in the world. You just don't know who they are, and that's not the fault of, I don't know. It's not the fault of the golfer, because we follow a league that promotes their golfers, lets them play with creators on YouTube, lets them create their own YouTube content, puts their faces, out there and their names out there. And so the PGA Tour does the exact opposite thing. It's like, you want to figure out who these guys are, you better watch CBS between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. while you're napping on Saturday and Sunday. Like, that's the only chance you get to figure out who the fuck these guys are. Doesn't seem ideal, but who the fuck am I? I'm a nobody.
You're right about that.
Yeah, I am right about that. If I'm right about one thing, I'm right about that. I'm a nobody.
What about Bryson in the White House?
I was going to get there.
Man in a closet in South Carolina.
I'm out of the closet this week. What? Cheech, take a look around. The beautiful former kid's bedroom turned actual working office. So I'm out of that. I'm out of the closet. Yeah. They wanted bunk beds.
Moving up in the world.
They wanted bunk beds, so I got out of the closet.
No, you forced them to get bunk beds.
There's so much more room for activities.
I mean, would you choose bunk beds? Would you choose bunk beds if it was between that and child slavery? I'd choose bunk beds for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, you can do a lot of cool stuff.
So much more room for activities.
So much more room for activity.
Yeah, Bryson at the White House, that was interesting. We're bringing back the Presidential Fitness Challenge or whatever the fuck that is. Trump won the Bedminster Senior Championship again. Yesterday, he shot a cold, hard 69 without handicap, which is...
And Secret Service only threw the ball out of the woods 11 times this time. So he played great.
Stormy Daniels caddied for him. It was amazing.
We're doing political jokes now. It's still August. We still got 3 events. Oh my goodness.
It's all right. We're on a European sportscasting thing. They'll eat this up. This is great.
The largest European sports-based podcast network. Sports Social. Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
I got it, man. We made 1.37 pounds our first month in ads. So that's like
just to the moon, baby.
It's like the weight of that thing between Jay's beard and his bottom lip.
Yeah.
1.37 pounds ish. Yeah. I should not talk about facial hair. I know. I should not talk about facial. Take it back immediately as soon as I said it. I was like, I got to take this back before my rubber bands pop out of my mouth onto my disgusting mustache.
It looks like you were waxing someone's asshole and they farted and it blew onto your upper lip and it just stuck there.
That was a rough time for all of us. It really was. Okay, so we got some changes to the team championship. We're going to get to our picks for Chicago here in just a second. But there's some rumored changes, flushing it on social media, leaked out a little LIV Golf news ahead of the team championship in Michigan, that on Wednesday, we will get the dream matchup that everyone wants. The number 12 versus the number 13 seed team in a single day match play event to get one team out of the playoffs. Jerome, thoughts?
That sounds like a lot of fun, honestly.
Ironheads, who? Majestics? Who's currently 12, 13? Are the cliques in the mix? Because if the cliques are in the mix, I gotta get locked in and dialed in here. Basically,
it's Majestics versus Ironheads.
Majestics, Ironheads. I mean, that is like
my last 2 picks.
Oh, throw out all the records when those two get in.
It's
Let
gonna
me
be
let me just
crazy.
say this: the Majestics have 5.6 team points, and the Ironheads have one lonely point. The next closest team, the Cleeks, have 10.5.
Oh, they seem pretty safe to be out of that.
Yeah.
Out of that 12 seed. They seem pretty safe. Yeah, so 12 and 13 are going to play in a match play scenario on Wednesday, and that one of those teams will be out. Then Friday, the top 6 teams will get to choose from the bottom 6 teams their opponents and play match play. And then that's Friday. And then Saturday, you'll have 3 winners. No, Saturday you'll have 6 winners, 6 losers. The 6 winners will go to the championship bracket. The 6 losers will go to like a rankings bracket. And then we'll get down on Saturday from 6 teams down to 3. And then on Sunday, there'll be 3 teams left. Every stroke counts. So no match play on Sunday. Every stroke counts. Just the same way that they play in the league. So we'll get to the team championship when we get there. I kind of like the switch. I think it'll be good when they expand it out and have 15 teams eventually, add 2 more teams, and then they can do like a first 4 type of scenario where, they play like a play-in kind of into the playoffs or something like that. That'll be much more interesting. But they're doing what they can to try to make it interesting. I hope people tune into Majestics Ironheads. Jay's not watching that.
Riveted.
Yeah. Jay, no way, dude.
No, Jay's watching the WNBA right now.
I am.
He definitely is.
I am.
He's got money on it. He's
know.
got a tracker following their menstrual cycles.
I am.
And that's how he's placing his bets.
True. You have to know. You have to know.
They're doing dildo tosses or something now, right? This is like the big thing in the WNBA. Is that true?
Dildo toss?
They've been throwing dildos at this one girl.
Throwing them
Classy.
at her? I
Classy.
thought they were throwing them into the crowd to the lesbian fans.
No, they're throwing them on the court.
Okay.
That's
I didn't know
amazing.
which way to-
So you're telling me
Dildos
people are going out and buying their own dildos,
Clearance.
bringing them to the
Used
event,
These are used.
Yeah, all used. At Goodwill.
and then
Oh, yeah.
paying for a ticket for the event, or do they give those tickets away for free?
There's no way someone buys a ticket to a WNBA game. Jay bought tickets to the
Jay's
I mean,
says
awesome.
he had to be a season ticket holder for some New York team, so he went with the New
Liberty,
York.
baby.
Courtside, $12 for the Liberty.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
sits next to
What you
Lee
can afford.
Spikes.
He didn't want to pay for didn't want to pay for a seat
Come on, that was a
license
good
for
one.
the Giants.
Jerome
so-
didn't give me any credit for that one.
Nice.
That was good. Lee
That was
Spikes.
good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a real laugh. You actually made me laugh. First time ever. Like, stupid joke.
You're gonna
Got
mess
it.
up his makeup.
I know my eyeliner's running.
God damn. All right. I gotta get some time to think about my picks here. So Jerome's gonna catch us up on the entire contest and what teams we have left, and then I'll be able to pick when it's my turn.
All right. So obviously, I was away on vacation.
Yeah,
So I did you discuss this last week?
And no, we're waiting for you to catch us up on how far ahead you are.
I'm not.
What?
If anybody is listening to this podcast with any kind of frequency, you'll know that I made a terrible pick with Kazuma. So I am tied for first place with Aaron, who made a great pick with a team and his player. So we're both tied at 55 under. Cheech is just right behind us, though, 52 under.
So
I already got the draft.
And Jay is terrible still.
40.
40 under. 40 under.
At least I'm under.
Yeah, right. It's the little
Just for this
victories.
week.
So
Good luck, boys.
speaking of catching us up, Cheech needs to still pick a Majestic and a Range Goat.
Oh, you got
still need to pick and for his team, he still has to pick the Ironheads and the Majestics. I need a Cleek and a Majestic, and I still need to pick the Ironheads and the Range Goats. Aaron still needs a High Flyer and a Majestic, and he still needs to pick the Cleeks or the High Flyers. And finally, Cheech needs to pick an Ironhead and a Cleek. I'm sorry, Jay needs to pick an Ironhead and a Cleek, and then he still needs to also pick the Ironheads and the Majestics. So, I mean, Jay, this could be the week you double down with the Ironheads.
Wait, Cleek? Oh, I already picked the Majestic? Okay. All right, Cleek. It changes everything.
Well, you're on the clock. You're on the clock.
Yeah, Jay took Westwood 2 weeks ago.
Let's go.
He's going either the Polish Prince or the
Polish Prince Rock? No, I'll go with. I'm gonna go. I gotta hope for a Dickie V revival. Let's go Dickie B and the Majestics. I have the Majestics? Yeah, right.
Yep.
Now, at this point, too many of us have the Majestics, so we're gonna have to be able to double up on teams here, right?
Yes, but if
No, you
someone
guys
before
no,
you picks somebody, you can't obviously
pick
pick
first.
that person, but
Right,
you
right.
have
You
to
can't
pick
use
somebody
the
else from the
player,
team.
but the team.
Right.
We can double up on the
That's
team if
bullshit.
you both have
Yes.
Majestics.
Only because we've been
Oh,
forced into this situation.
You guys,
Cheech,
who's up?
me. I'm gonna go Bubba, and I'll go Majestics too. Then
So I think we have enough differences that we all have to pick separate teams and not finish the same way twice.
Okay. So
okay, then
whoever has
fine. Then give me then I'll take the Ironheads then. Give me the Ironheads.
Okay.
Then.
and then he'll be the only one left with Majestics next week.
Right.
Okay. And so
It's fine.
I'm
If I
gonna
step on
take.
the rig now or later. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, do I get to go or do you get to go?
No. So I was thinking about this, and Cheech and Jay, you can let me know if this sounds fair to you. But since Aaron is now tied for first place with me, he is now above me, so he should be picking last, right?
Well, what we did was when
I
you
think
and me were
you're.
tied the last year early in the year. It is Aaron's. Whoever got, I thought it was whoever
Yeah,
got the most points from the week before. I thought that's the me and
I
you
think
did.
I think it should be golf related. Like if you carry over a hole, you're still in the lead, even though the guy has
Well,
the same score.
but I beat him last week. I beat
He
him
did.
by so many points
He did.
so many shots last week
That's
that I
fine.
would be at.
You,
Yeah,
I have no say. So
Yeah,
go
Jarrell's
for it.
pick here.
All right. So nobody picked a clique, so I'm gonna go Moronk.
Well, Jay picked Bland.
I picked it.
Well, right, but he didn't pick.
yeah, but he picked somebody different.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go. So he picked Ironhead, so I got to pick the goats.
Okay. Goats are locked in. I'm gonna take the high flyers as my team. I'm gonna save the cliques for next week when I wrap up the championship in Indy. I can
Oh, so
celebrate with the boys.
you're gonna blow all four of them when we're in Indianapolis.
Boys,
Aaron's gonna be
fucking
walking
strippers
around.
that leave his
Hey,
rubber bands at home.
Could somebody tell me where the cliques trailer is?
We're gonna be partying in the
I am a clique
clique
freak.
tea party tea room.
He's gonna get
Dude,
his
Asian
cheeks cleaned.
Maroc's hung like this.
Less splinters
Fat
though.
Polish sausage. I can't say that with
Every
all these
Ironhead.
rubber bands and plastic trays in my mouth. I can't say Polish sausage.
All right, what do you got? You're
So
stalling.
are you
I'm
gonna
stalling
pick?
because
Are you gonna
I'm
pick
stalling
Phil?
because I got to pick a Majestic. I don't have to pick a Majestic. I can't. Yeah, I took the High Flyers as my team. I'm gonna save my High Flyers player for next week, and I will take. This is gonna be crazy. He's in the relegation zone. He's only got two tournaments left, maybe in his LIV Golf career. I just need him to put the one together this week. Just put the one together this week. I'm taking Pulse, my boy.
Wow, tied with the lead, and he's going
I
for
know
it.
it's a little wild. It's a little wild, and Westwood's playing the best of the group.
No, it could be. It could.
safe, but
Here I come from third place.
Oh man,
it's gonna be wild next
this
Sunday.
is gonna be a
It's
stressful
gonna be
weekend
wild
of LIV
next
Golf
Sunday
for me.
Sure. It's gonna get
For
real
sure.
tight, real tight.
I'll be paying no attention to it.
Quick, I know I told you, but I have to recap the craziest golf round I've ever had. Started bogey, double bogey, and then the next hole, fourth hole, was a par 3, 137-ish to the pin, but the pin was like right behind a bunker, a pretty steep bunker. And I was like, I'm just gonna draw on a wedge in left and short of the pin, have a little uphill putt, plenty of space in the front of the green, and I hit the dreaded like straight wedge, like straight at the pin. I mean, literally straight at the pin, and it caught the very top of the bunker and sat there for not the bunker of the lip of the bunker, and it sat there for a second, and then just fell in like underneath the face of the bunker. And I went up there and I was like, I can get this out, and opened it up as much as I could, swung as hard as I could. The ball fluffed up, hit that tuft of grass like right at the top, and just rolled right back down into the exact same hole I just hit the ball out of. And I'm like,
Compound mistake.
damn it. I'm going to do it again because now I'm sure I can do it. I just got to swing harder, right? So I just swing as hard as I can. This time it hits the front face and sticks. So now I'm in the face of the bunker, right? That's my third shot. My fourth shot, I just swing and hit it, right? I got to hit the ball somewhere, and it falls down at the side of the bunker. Still can't hit it up. Got to hit it backwards on the fourth shot, fifth shot. Yeah, I got to hit it backwards on the fifth shot. I'm still in the fucking bunker. I got to hit it backwards on the fifth shot.
The drop.
I should chip it up onto the green, 2 putt for 8. And I walk off, and I'm like, this is gonna be I'm gonna shoot 110. Like, this is gonna be a nightmare round. And then the very next hole is a par 4. It's a crazy tee shot. It's like a dead left, big set of trees on the left hand side. If you hit the ball straight like 230, you're lost in the woods. But if you hit it only 210 straight, then you're 215 away from the hole. So the whole play is like kind of crazy. And I'm
Risk
like,
reward.
yeah, risk reward. I'm already screwed for the round. I'm just hitting the ball up over the trees as hard as I can, right? Crush it, dead straight, up over the trees, land like 88 yards from the pin. I hit one maybe, I don't know, 2.5 feet from 88 yards. Birdie, and a birdie in 3 of the next 7 holes. Played the next 11 holes even par after starting the round like that, and
Beautiful.
finished. Yeah, and
What did you shoot, 84?
I finished with an 84 with an 8 on a par 3.
Good man.
Oh, it was interesting.
Where was that at?
That was at this course called Crowfield. It's not a long course. It's like I said, 6,400 yards, but the slope is like in the high 130s, 138, 139. It's just tough. It's just a tough course. And I played like the best. I made a 60-foot putt for birdie. Like, I mean, I just played out of my ass. Yeah, it was crazy. It's all lab. I mean,
It's a lab putter. I mean,
I was about to let Cheech introduce his new putter to the.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah.
Let's see this.
You want to?
It's in his lap right now. Yeah, he all he had to do is right here. Hold on.
Oh, it was over here. It was on the table. If it came up like if it came up like this, and then like, yeah, that's
What grip you got on it?
the pistol too. Up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun. What shaft did you get?
I got the black one, the regular black
Is
one.
it the stock shaft or the Acra shaft?
The stock shaft.
Gotcha. That's what I got too. Great.
So that's 3 of 4.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I am about 1/2 conversation away from pulling off a trade for the new Oz.1 for my Ping PLD, which has never been used.
I mean, you don't even use it. What conversation do you have to have?
Me and the guy were going back and forth, and he actually really likes the putter, so he's going to let me know by tomorrow. That would be sick. I got to drive to Connecticut to trade, but that would be sick.
Tell your cousin to fucking pick it
Just
up.
to test it out. Why not?
Gotta pick it up on the way from work.
Yeah.
The Oz one's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the DF3. I don't think I'd get rid of it, but it doesn't hurt to throw another lab in the fun bag.
You said you'd never get rid of it.
No, I don't think I will. I love it.
It's too good.
I got some fun stuff coming up. I got McCann's doing a 2-day match play tournament, 9-hole matches. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. That's the 16th and 17th of this month, and then
August.
Putnam County Amateurs
While we're
is 6th
talking
and
about this,
7th.
hang on. While we're talking about this, if anyone actually is watching this show still or listening to the show still at the end, you guys are awesome. Thank you. And you want to, like, I don't know, for some weird reason, want to watch us play golf? Like, we'll take you to play golf if you just record our shows or like record our shots for real. Like, just show up at the golf course. Jay's so weird. He will let literally anyone want to be right next to him.
Absolutely.
Like, he has no problem with that. So if you're in New York, hit Jay up. If you're in South Carolina, hit me up. And I'd be happy to take you out on the golf course and let you, like, I don't know, whatever you need.
Weird. But I'm in. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Me and Cheech got some NGA tournaments. October 1st qualifier in Jersey. That'll be fun.
I'm leaving for a dump called Pinehurst, 6 a.m.
Terrible.
The dogwood of the Carolinas, they call it.
What a life.
They definitely call it that.
Fucking life.
Yeah, so that should be fucking fun.
Enjoy yourself.
Told you to pull out.
He did. He sure did. Right back in there.
Yeah, well.
Tell him what to do.
Thank you so much for
Pull
listening.
Pull out.
Yes. Also that. Also, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell in the corner so you get notifications when we're posting. We're finally going to be back on YouTube again. Follow us on X.
I mean, we were always on YouTube, but only 18 of us could watch because Cheech said "fuck" in the first 6 seconds of every episode. So
it's a very good point. So
what the fuck?
Yeah. Let us know who your pick for Chicago is.
That's it. Let's get the fuck out of here.